a better understanding of how dispute resolution mechanisms work? And do they feel included in these justice outcomes? And do you think, this court users committee now being institutionalized by the state, do you think people will feel that the court processes are more transparent?
Thank you, Amy. Let me give again a bit of background and focus this intervention of mine on criminal justice, as everyone else has also done. For us, as I said, a justice that is incomprehensible is not just. A justice that is not close to people is not just. A justice that is expensive is not just. By saying so and considering, for example, that in Mozambique there are 22,000 people incarcerated, deprived of their liberty, 4,000 of these are children and minors, as we call them, between 16 and 21 years old. 50% of people deprived of liberty are there for sentences that are between 3 days and 6 months. So giving this background and knowing the problematic of imprisonment, the colonial approach of the criminal justice system in the state, the fact that people coming out of prison are not coming out better off than before, and considering that the criminal justice system has not dealt with the causes that have precipitated the commission of a crime, that for us is a foundation for which we need to advocate for different things. And what we see is that community courts are local knowledge, have the base of a post-colonial approach of criminal justice that the state has to be made. To not be afraid of other mechanisms of conflict resolution, also on criminal jurisdiction, because different from civil matters, on criminal matters, the state has always retained its monopoly on criminal matters, and has always been afraid. And I just published a book, and what I argue in this book is that it's time for the state, for this people-centered justice, to release some of this monopoly also on justice, on criminal justice, because it's time to understand the limitation and the fact that the criminal justice system is not, does not represent how the people live. If I go to a judicial court, I don't understand the Portuguese. I speak my own language. If I need to go far away, if I need to spend money to get there, if I need to pay a lawyer, this is not the justice that I would like actually to do. And then they look around and they see in the neighborhoods a community court. Community court that is made by community court judges, people that live in the neighborhood, they understand the situation, they know that this child is actually son and daughter of that family, and the issue there is actually that. The process is very fast. In 1 month, this is the maximum time community courts solve a problem. And as everyone was saying, judges are mediators. They actually restore an harmony that was cut off because of a conflict. And the punishment they do is also most of the time community service, something that now also from the penal code in Mozambique introduced in 2014 and reinforced now with the new penal code in 2020. And community court service, and for example, in the mediation of a case, is not only the person involved, directly involved in the case that are there, but they also invite the family, the neighbors, for the matter when it's possible to deal with this matter more broadly. And finally, community service are also monitored by the same judges, by the same family, by the same neighbors. So it's more a restorative justice. So we are advocating to go far away from the retributive justice that has not really been made as justice to itself, and go to a restorative justice. And thank you.
Thank you so much to our panelists for those responses. And I would